Alright, here we go. Hello, this is CBR768, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And last time, we finished our first day of investigation of episode 4, where we met Lotta Hart, we found some clues, but now we are doing the first day of trial, and Gumshoe is giving our testimony, and we met the prosecutor, Von Karma, who is a very threatening man, it seems. Even the judge is scared of him. Anyway, let's get to the testimony. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edwards. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning, a body was found in the lake, so we had to arrest Mr. Edwards. Okay.
I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now.
Ooh! Yeah. He has such a presence, apparently, that the judge has to listen to him. Which is just stupid. Alright, the arrest. Alright, a man called into the station around midnight. Hold it! You received a call from a man?
Yep.
But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Oh, yeah, that's the point.
Objection. That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously.
So that's the voice, okay. Different people?
There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who is camping.
The woman who was camping? Lotta Hart.
What happened next, detective?
So yeah, that, I think the voice I gave him before was kind of like that, so that matches. We had this in the crime. How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake?
Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes.
That's pretty fast.
Our motto for the month is, get there quick. Objection. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review. Oh, so much to look forward to these days. This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir.
That's where we found it. Tony! What was Mr. Edwards like when you saw him then?
Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Objection. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir.
Man, he's got his share of objections. Now I didn't suspect him. Why didn't you think he was suspicious?
You should know, we have a deep trusting relationship with the prosecutor. Objection. Detective, the court isn't interested in your muzzling. Deep, trusting poppycock. I've never heard so many flamboyant comments from an active detective on the force.
Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good.
Continue now.
Jesus. So that's my body was kind of like, hold it. Did you find any clues on the body?
A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It's in straight bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence.
The body fired from a .22 caliber pistol. Okay. So we had him arrested. Hold it. Well, why is that?
Well, we found your murder weapon in the boat.
The murder weapon?
A pistol. Detective Gumshoe, That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. What? Show it, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found in your boat was decisive evidence.
Hold it. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth.
There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand.
What? Oh my God, fingerprints? Oh, fingerprints never lie.
Order! Order! So, Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence.
The 292 caliber fired 3 times, bears prints from his right hand.
Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir? Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol.
Hey, Nick! What does he mean, ballistic markings?
Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings.
Nick, he's glaring at me.
Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Do it, since you're my bitch. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints.
Oh my God, he's right!
Order! Order!
This is bad. This makes it look like Edward did it.
Well, Judge, I say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I can declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge! Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess. Now! But wait, just bang your filthy gavel and get on with it, man! Yes! This court will take a 10-minute recess.
Who's running this court anyway? Well, it's supposed to be the judge, but he's being a bitch for some reason. September 26, 11:09 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Edward! What is going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon? And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. Do you mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh? How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya. Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh, sorry. It's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call me sister, I might as well not be here, right? I need you here. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right?
It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits.
Oh, everyone has their days off. Everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is gonna run out.
Really?
Whoa! Right? Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Sorry. Whoops. Yeah, so far we're getting screwed. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university.
That I am.
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand?
Y'all need to learn some manners.
Understand?
Yeah, I understand. What an asshole.
Very well. Your testimony, please. Oh my God, this guy. Alright, witnesses account. What do you got?
It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in the boat. Then, there was another bang. There wasn't nearly a thing on the lake but that boat.
I think I already see the contradiction. They said the gun was fired 3 times, but she only heard 2 shots. Enough!
Huh?
Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Oh my God, the very moment of the murder? I would have never guessed. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So, the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Oh my God, Miles Edgeworth, I would have had no idea it was him. Order! I will have order. Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well. This court finds the defendant. Hey, give me my cross-examination. Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be?
You can't see who's in the photo, you dumbass.
This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim you have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only ponder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court.
Nick, contempt?
Contempt of court, you know.
I guess I understand. Well, what are you going to do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the fact that I had the money?
I think there was, yeah. I mean, the one I could see is the bullet. Like, why? She only said she heard 2 shots. I think I noticed one little thing.
Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on.
Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. I want to try something.
I want to go to that one about the bullets. I heard a bang come from the lake. When I looked window, I saw two gents. Then there was another bang. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure.
Objection. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright. Not meaningless babble.
But Carmen, I think I hate you. You're trying to keep me from talking to the witness. What end? I think it's this one. I could be wrong. We may have to press back, but I saved, so. Because, yeah, let's see this. The murder weapon, 22 caliber, fired 3 times. Bears prints. Because, again, she says she only heard 2 bangs, not 3. No, okay. Your Honor, that's what I meant. No, okay. Alright. Go back here. Alright. Alright, let's press everything and see. If not, then maybe I'll just have to... Alright. I mean, he's gonna stop me no matter what. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Yeah, well, yes.
Objection. I know you want to find contradictions, but really. I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony.
Tony! Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research?
Objection. What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait now, I'm the one who says that. Well, then say it already. Objection sustained.
Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. I heard a bang. I mean, it doesn't matter. So, you weren't looking at the lake at the time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise.
Objection. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not lecturing chit-chat with the witness.
I left when I saw 2 things. Could you clearly see the 2 men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you. Uh-oh. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the 2 men. Yeah, well, of course.
The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradiction.
He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. We already did this one. It didn't work. Tony! Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a conquered gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you...
Objection. Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained. Yes, of course.
Oh, great. What am I supposed to do now? There weren't any contradictions in there. Sorry, Nick. If only my sister were here. Maya's really taking this hard. Where was that one? She says this was the one that he kind of was like, could you see them? Well, I mean, it's back, so.
I mean, I'd say it's this. How could she have seen them? Like, how she could have tell if it was two guys. That's the thing. Kind of want to save. Here, I'll make a second one. So this is the one that I'm currently on. Because I just don't want to mess it up. So I have this if I need to go back, and this here. Alright. So I think it's this. No? It's not it. I mean, like you said, I don't think there's any contradictions. There weren't any contradictions. Sorry, Nick. It's Christmas Eve. Just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in the boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nearly a thing on the lake but that boat. No. I'm starting to think maybe there's no contradictions. I kind of want to see what happens if I go to this. I'm kind of stuck. Shit. I think there wasn't. Let's see what happens. Honestly, I found nothing. I don't know. I thought her testimony was strange. She was so vague about everything. I bet Von Karma probably fed her line. But if you don't cross the German, her the judge will. So bang down that flimsy gavel of his and declared Edward guilty. I guess we'll just have to bluff it. But if we mess up, contempt of court. Hey, if we lose, we'll be held in public contempt. Right. I understand how customs win. So we have to find something. We have no choice. Alright. Well, I just want to make sure. So we have no choice. Christmas Eve. Again, we can't press, because he... I mean, there was like something about the gentleman. Alright, well, since we've seen this, we'll just save over it, since it doesn't matter. So we gotta present something. Again, you think it'd be the photo. Like, how do they know? No, I was just testing something. I was just testing. The gent one, like, what did he say? Hold it. Hang on. Let me read that again, sorry. You clearly see two men. Just look at the picture. Uh-oh. Wait a second, I was asking about the photo. I was asking if you saw the men. Huh? Yeah, well, of course. Wait, it's just hard. Jeez, I might have to look this up. I have... No. Yeah, I'm stuck. I might have to look this up.
8 hours later.
Alright, we're finally back. I mean, I've just been pressing, and then finally the judge said enough. I guess maybe I didn't press it right, or I guess maybe it's like a time limit thing. You just gotta keep doing it until finally the judge says, you know what?
Enough! I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright.
I mean, yeah, I even chose a choice like there's nothing. I figured there was nothing, but whatever.
It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in his testimony worth noting.
But, Your Honor! That was a bit frustrating. But whatever, we're past it.
You keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I am afraid that I will have to penalize you any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood?
Nick! That testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy.
I
I know. I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what can I do?
I believe we've covered the evidence significantly to make a decision. Then, pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edward, please take the stand.
Hold it!
Who was that?
It was me! Maya!
Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I do not! Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks! It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edward. I mean, I could have said that, Phoenix. Like, honestly, that's the question you should have asked, even if it wasn't in the testimony. I would have... Yeah, that's something I would have asked. Like, did you clearly see Mr. Edward holding the gun and killing him? And if she said yes, then it's like, oh. But if she said no, then it's like, ah. Tell us the truth! This is a matter of life or death! Lotta! Did you really clearly see Mr. Edward that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down! The court does not ignore the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lotta! What's the big idea to treat me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it, I saw Edward.
Objection. Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Go, escort Mr. Wright out of the room. He is in contempt of court and must leave.
No! Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
Huh. What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong! What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edward. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Oh my God, he's right.
Order! You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sentenced. Sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Kammer, but I cannot. What? Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court.
No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya. All right, Maya. Thank you.
I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witness.
I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction in here or else.
Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
That last statement. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Edward. Obviously, that has to be bullshit. The photo. I already know what's to present. It's the photo. There's no way you could have seen him. Hell yeah. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat.
Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edward. How?
What? What?
Oh my God, yeah, it's true. How could she see him? But Mr. Wright has a point. Objection. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please.
Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma.
How could you possibly see Mr. Edward? Explain this. Miss Hart,
What?
could you see the defendant that night?
Of course. I said I could, and I meant it I could.
Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting.
I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. Okay, how Edgeworth was seen. You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in my car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem.
You used binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
This one better be good. Is he gonna interrupt me as I press? Hopefully not. Hopefully this won't be a bullshit. Hold it! So, how could you see Edward? Now, just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types never find a guy where I'm from.
The defense attorney had trouble with that as it is.
Nobody loves me. So once I finished, I set up my camera and got back in the car. Your camera? Yeah, it got in automatic.
The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edward. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. Objection sustained.
It's not letting her answer any of my questions. Still about my binoculars. Hold it. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers?
Objection. The camera is irrelevant to this case.
You can't say that for certain.
Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case?
Save. Let me see the camera. Says automatically take a picture when a loud bang. Yeah, it is, because if it heard a gunshot, it would have went off.
If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this, if you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera?
Sure. This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there.
Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear ya. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. That sounds like bullshit. Like, it's part of the camera itself. It was set to take pictures of loud noises. Meteorites wouldn't make loud noises. Yep. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Say it's who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointing directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upward to take photos of the showers, Miss Hart. Even I said that. Like, yeah, why was it pointing across the lake?
Oh my God, he's got a point. You can't see shooting stars from a lake. But, Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor.
Well then, what exactly was she photographing?
I'd probably say the photo. Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph of the lake? Oh, this could be it though too. Maybe, because again, if she's innocent, yeah, she has nothing to do with this. She was here for Gordy, so she was trying to get a picture of Gordy. Yeah, I almost went with the photo, but I'm like, no, she was there for Gordy, because she has nothing to do with the murder. She was just there for the Gordy. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph.
What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Oh, the sighting of Gord Lake.
Well, Miss Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see your proof that I was down at the lake trying to photograph Gordy. There has to be proof. Let's say it. It has to be proof, because we can't let this end. I have it. Proof.
Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy?
Can't be the newspaper. Again, we just presented it. I don't feel it's the map. Try the photo. If it doesn't work, then we like. Here's my proof. It's simple.
If it's simple, then why have you obviously made an error, Mr. Wright?
Heck! What's that?
Go home. Consider a career change.
Ah! How can they so casually toss aside this wrong evidence? Alright. I didn't think so. It has to be have proof. Alright, let's see. It's not... Which one did I try? I didn't try that today. Is it the paper again? Okay. The proof is this article about Gordy, the lake monster. Ah! Okay, it's just the paper again. According to this article, when Gordy breaks through the water, it makes a loud noise. Oh, I guess I didn't pay attention to that. Okay. Which is why you set up your camera with that microphone. You had it set to respond to loud noises. And that's how you got this picture when the pistol fired. Oh, God! He's being so cool!
Order! Order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange.
Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Huh. Yeah. Not bad. Are you all lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to take a photograph of Gordy, you got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it?
Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist.
Hey!
But, as she so distinctly said, so what? It changes nothing.
Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. But what could it be? What could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this.
Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please provide your testimony.
Right, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. A lot of new testimony. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. but that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another shot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time. Crossed my heart and hoped to fry.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Objection. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
Objection! I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. But Carmen's up to something, I know. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a contradiction?
Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in your mind. That would be a first.
Very funny.
You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor. Excuse me. Alright. Let me save real quick. I mean, I don't know if this is a sudden death. Probably not. Alright. Hold it! Then what manner of person are you? I'm not sure I'm high-faultin' enough to be called a manner of anything. I'm an investigative photographer. Hold it. An investigative photographer? Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year. And guess what? What? There was a UFO just hanging in the sky. UFO? You know, an unidentified flying object. A UFO. That's when I had sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. Let's see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. Or bias of a career. Let's scoop. Picture, hold it. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah, they even had him up on the TV. I'm not sure that appearing on the local news Rumor of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey, they also had a picture of him in the newspaper for real.
Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we?
Yes, Your Honor. Hold it. That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera? Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot? Yep. Wow, how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera triggered was that night. Huh. That's all I had. I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if the word got out what I was up to, the lake would be swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually...
Objection. Mr. Wright, I will not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case.
Whatever you say, Von Karma, I know you told her to keep quiet. Whatever, bang, I looked straight. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. Huh. There wasn't much else. There wasn't much else to look at? Yep. I don't know, she heard a bang, and she thought Gordy was out there. I kinda doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence.
Witness, continue.
Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. So it's there.
apparently. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Is this the newspaper again? Because if she was looking for Gordy, she probably heard the sound and she was like, oh, Gordy. Yep, I figured. Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat?
Well, what's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at that.
I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal.
What? Y'all want to step over here and say that?
You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought.
Ah! Oh, he's got a point. I'd be scanning for Gordy too. Order. Continue, Mr. Wright.
You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing.
Ah! Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all.
But, Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, I could be witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I was watching that boat. Till now.
This is totally uncalled for.
But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof.
Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this.
Right. That's why I took this photo in.
Objection. Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole.
Shut my what?
What was she going to say? She took the photo, and what? She enlarged it. She said she was going to do that. Wait a second. Yeah.
She even had a photograph to prove it.
But you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting.
That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo.
Yeah, I remember this.
She said it'll drop the quality at mint, but should let us see who's who.
She enlarged that photo. Why wouldn't Von Karma let her show it? I got a hunch. Oh, hang on, right? I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edward, or worse. What should I do? Make her show the enlargement. Make her show the enlargement, obviously. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not?
Yeah, I did.
Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court?
Objection! Because it does not exist.
What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. Yo, fool.
Oh, damn! She put smack down on him. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma?
Miss Hart, show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement.
Objection! The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection? Denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Here it is.
What do we got?
We still cannot see who is firing in this pistol.
But we know it's not Edward. It's in his left hand, not his right.
It could be the defendant, or maybe it isn't. Regardless, I accept this as a
Take photo.
Happy now, Mr. Wright?
It has to be something.
You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I request she not show it. I suppose it means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. Then, I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Bonkama, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed when the trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then, I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict.
Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad, real bad. Which are you? I was gonna say object to the enlargement. Wait a minute. It could be show other evidence. If I show them the gun, I'll have to point out, look, it said the fingerprints came from his right hand, but clearly in the photo he's holding it in his left. We'll see. Well, wait! Your Honor, this evidence.
Objection. I believe we have spent enough time talking about evidence. Indeed. We've heard opinions on every piece of evidence, but this enlargement. I see no point in retracing our steps.
This is bad, real bad. What should I do? I guess object to the enlargement? Your Honor, there is something decisively strange with this enlargement.
What might that be?
Oh my God, something strange. I have no idea.
Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange?
Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. Here. Say that. Yep. Here, Your Honor.
The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange?
Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor.
The hand?
That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that left hand contradicts. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edward's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edward!
Oh my God, he's right!
We did it.
Now that everyone in the courtroom has quietly down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edward who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edward didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim?
Oh, geez, I need to cool down my SD card real quick. Alright, we'll be back with the answer, so hang on. Alright, we're back. Again, I love this court thing would be over if this asshole didn't keep her silent. Even though it's like, dude, you're not allowed to do that. You know, people are supposed to tell the whole truth in court. You can't just keep evidence. But anyway, yeah, out of all these answers, it has to be the victim himself. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself.
Oh my God, what? Order! Order! So, you're saying that the victim committed suicide?
Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation.
Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option.
And I was about to say, I remember Edward said what he saw was the guy killing himself.
Objection! I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question.
What?
An examination of the victim's wounds reveals the distance at which he was shot.
The distance?
The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away.
A meter? That's 3 feet.
There's no way it could have been suicide.
Oh God, he's got a point.
Order! Mr. Von Kopp, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see.
Autopsy. Sometime on the 24th to 25th, shot from approximately 1 meter away. Again, why wasn't that in there before, you asshole?
I see. Very well. Allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the print on the gun revealed that the shooter was not Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day.
Thank you.
The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Whew, we did it. So far, the only hard part about that case was the freaking whole, oh, you gotta press until Maya interferes and stuff, but whatever. Again, I'm surprised I did pretty well. Like, I pretty much put some of the stuff together. Even, yeah, I bet showing evidence would have worked, but again, he injects. But I guess it's like, well, since you can't show evidence, you gotta object to the enlarged photo. Anyway, December 26th, 1:15 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Whew, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say?
No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right?
Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about 1 meter away, too.
What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him.
I was just kidding around.
Huh.
Look, I'm going to go check on Maya.
Oh, right.
What?
Tell her something for me.
What?
Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all.
She actually wanted you actually saying thank you. Because if it wasn't for Maya, we would have been screwed. Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with, thanks, Edgeworth? I requested the transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood out was the bang she heard. 2 shots, like gunshots, just after midnight. Okay. Weird, so she only heard 2 shots, but the gun was fired 3 times. I mean, we still haven't questioned that. Why was the gun fired 3 times? That's what I find really weird. Hopefully I'll be able to delete that second profile. If not, whatever. Alright, anyway, let's get a little preview of the next day, and then we'll call it a party. December 26th, Detention Center, Visitors Room. Maya!
Hey, Nick, it's you! I'm glad Mr. Edward made it through the day okay. It's a relief.
Hey, why'd you do that anyway?
I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry.
Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay?
Oh, okay.
Alright, I guess that's it. Okay. Well, let me save again. Alright. Well, I hope you all enjoyed. Again, the only pain in the ass segment of that court case was the whole, oh, you gotta keep pressing until the judge is like, okay, I've had enough of your bullshit. And then Maya has to step in and save the day. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. This has been CV Arthur 768, and we'll be back with more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney with our second day of investigation, so stay tuned for that. Bye. God, my throat hurts.